I'm a lonely freak.
Allin, you know, chances are you're not going to like what you see. I mean, because this guy, he's seen a lot through those eyes. I mean, he's been through some dark times in his life, and obviously he's got the crowd on his side, and I don't think Darby expects that sometimes because of what he's seen and what he's been through, and he considers himself a loner. But the crowd is firmly behind him. He might have a good chance tonight against Sammy Guevara.
Absolutely, you know, and those loners are sometimes the most dangerous people, and that's maybe what the audience is recognizing here. And Sammy Guevara, for all his talent, for all his athleticism, very arrogant, very, very full of himself, calls himself the best ever.
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head. You know, most guys that are a little cocky and a lot of boisterous and talk a lot of trash like Sammy, I mean, they're usually not the toughest guys. What it comes down to is you got to watch out for the silent types because they're usually the deadly types. And when you talk silent deadly, we're not talking about my farts. We're talking about Darby Allin.
Well, right now we seem to have something going on with our electricity here in the building as half the lights have gone out. But you know what? This is a situation where I think this plays into Darby Allin's favor. Less lights, darker, more intimate setting. Again, this guy likes to be in the shadows. He likes to be in dark places. And I think that this is definitely going to play to his strengths, honestly.
Well, he's lived his whole life in the dark. I mean, look, he's got that tattoo that says nothing's over until you're underground. And what that comes down to is, you know, there's a lot of deep meaning going into that. This guy has dealt with deaths in his family. I mean, he was in a car accident with one of his family members when they passed away. I mean, the guy has seen and done a lot of things, and we're going to see the dark side of him tonight.
Well, there he goes, leaping over Sammy Guevara. Huge jumping backwards flip there, and Sammy Guevara shooting him off. These two right now trying to set the pace. Big drop kick from Sammy Guevara, and he right now has control of this bout, and for all the cheers Darby Allin was getting to start this thing off, right now it is Sammy that the crowd is chanting for.
But he's not following up, and that's going to be a big mistake. He's going to give Darby time to recover, and that's going to play a factor.
Darby Allin is taking some time here down in the corner. Maybe a little caught off guard. I mean, I wouldn't be caught off guard by a guy like Sammy Guevara. You got to come with your wits about you if you're going to be competing against someone of that caliber. Wow! And Sammy Guevara, not even mincing words as he's taking that middle finger, throwing it right in the face of Darby Allin, who takes him down with an armbar.
You know, he has a habit of putting the middle finger in people's faces, and that never seems to go good for him.
Or maybe you should learn to stop that. Somersault.
Drop kick of the tongue.
And Darby Allin, now the man standing tall in the ring, as the crowd chants him on.
Hey, Sam, no. My face on tape. Let's go. Back up. Too much time.
Darby Allin is one of those names I didn't really know what to expect of him when he came here to Black Label Pro. Obviously, there's all kinds of top-level talent, but right now, Darby not acting like an outsider. Darby acting like he's very much in the mix. He's in control of this, and I don't know why Sammy Guevara is not getting right back into the ring.
What it comes down to is, I feel like Darby Allin's never really had a home of his own, but when he gets in that ring, whether he wants to say it or not, I feel like Darby Allin is truly at home. I mean, he's been through those phases in life where he was a semi-pro skater, but what it comes down to is when he's in this ring at Black Label Pro, Darby Allin is finally at home.
Yeah, well, Sammy Guevara, I think, tried to throw him off here. Is he ready to fight? Is he not ready to fight? Is he going to be going in and out of the ring all night?
I don't know if Sammy knows himself.
I think Sammy maybe knows himself too well. I mean, both of these guys very, very young. It's hard to say that they have an idea of who they are. But Sammy Guevara, you know, again, he's all blue chip here. This is a guy that knows his physicality, knows his way around the ring, and right now I think he knows that the better way to get the advantage on a guy like Darby Allin is to play some mind games here, right? Darby wants to set that pace. He wants to get it going quick. Sammy can obviously go at that pace, but why give it to him right away when he can play some mind games, tease it, get out, and Darby can't wait anymore. Suicide dive to the outside. And Darby Allin saying enough of these mind games. Let's get back to the action. Slap to the face, leads him right up against that ring post. Now up against the guardrail. Suplexes him right up over the top of that guardrail.
Oh, he's got something in mind here. See, patience is a virtue, but I think Darby Allin had it up to here with Sammy.
Oh my goodness! A suicide dive to the outside as Sammy Guevara was draped on that steel barricade. I've never seen anything quite like that before. That's a very easy way to get some muscles in your abdomen all torn apart there. Even maybe suffer a lower disc disjointing, slipping out of place. Darby Allin, he's not thinking about any of that though. He rolls Sammy Guevara back into the ring, goes for a count. Only a 2 count there.
I'm surprised Sammy's able to kick out of that. He's probably winded. He's probably out of breath. He's definitely dizzying off his feet. That's for damn sure.
Absolutely. Well, Darby Allin, he's got to take advantage of this situation now.
Oh, and he will.
And he's throwing that middle finger right back in Sammy's face. Somersault. Looking to do something, but Sammy was a step ahead. Put his boot right in the ribs with a huge flying knee to the face. Darby Allin is down, and Sammy's going for the pinfall. 1, 2.
And Sammy's got to follow up. That's what it's going to come down to. When he hits those high-impact moves, he's going to have to follow up because when it comes down to it, Darby Allin has no regard for his well-being. He'll do whatever it takes to win a match, and if he doesn't, he'll die trying.
What is Sammy Guevara doing here right now? Oh! Standing 5-star splash there, and he is just laid across the back of Darby Allin. That shooting star press there, standing off his back on all fours.
Oh, it was dazzling. It was dazzling.
Real ingenuity there.
Hey, but he's got to keep following up with that.
Kicks that rope right up across the throat of Darby's throat there. I mean, that's just your awareness in the ring there. I hate to say that that's a shady maneuver, and now he's going back, really rubbing that rope into the throat of Darby Allin here. Sammy with a big jump, and he's back in control of this. Kick right there into the clavicle and between the shoulder and neck of Darby Allin. Oh. Stiff kicks here as Darby on his knees. Phased. Gonna have to try to get back up before Sammy can deliver some more of these stiff kicks here. Sammy not waiting, snap suplex.
You gotta wonder if Darby Allin's even feeling this pain right now. I mean, it seems like it's not even phasing him. I mean, he's down, but he's certainly not out.
You do have to wonder with a guy like Darby like that. You know, he's obviously put himself through so much mentally, physically. What's there left to hurt? I mean, is it more of a case of Sammy Guevara just trying to wear down a monster like this?
Couple elbows by Darby.
He's got him up in the fireman's carry to Sammy, but Darby, yeah, throwing those elbows right into that nose there.
Whoa! Crucifix bomb.
Drop toe hold. He's got that arm again. Wrenching on it. Modified arm bar.
Good move by Sammy to get in the ropes quick there, because if you lock in someone's arm and you torque it like that, you can break it in a heartbeat.
Sammy Guevara in a lot of pain right now. What is Darby Allin going to do to capitalize on it? Ducks as Sammy throws punches. into the corner. Sammy Guevara decisively setting the pace here. Another shooting star press, a running shooting star press right onto Darby Allin, 2 count. And Sammy Guevara saying, what else do I have to do here right now?
We got a split crowd, Nick. That's surprising.
Well, it is surprising, only because I think that you would think that Darby would have his... Oh! That's a Sammy, but wow, look at that huge spinning, almost standing Spanish fly maneuver there. Sammy Guevara again with a very near fall on Darby Allin.
I mean, that was a massive maneuver. He was able to follow up quickly with a super kick, and Darby still kicked out. What is it going to take to keep this man down?
You know, it's incredible, Craig, the moves that these guys come up with every single night. That's just the way it is right now in the world of pro wrestling. And these two guys right now on the forefront of that. Sammy going for another German suplex as Darby Allin throws him into the ropes, rolls him up, looks for a pinfall, doesn't get it.
Oh, off the bottom rope!
Drive corkscrew off the bottom rope.
For a man so dark, that was a dazzling corkscrew.
Well, again, you got to remember Darby Allin spent a long time as a skateboarder. A lot of spins in skateboarding, a lot of daredevil type maneuvers in skateboarding.
That's a good point. I used to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater for Nintendo 64 all the time, and I've seen all those maneuvers. He's bringing that to the ring right now.
Yeah, take out the skateboard. That's basically out with Darby Allin. But right now, you got a very dizzy Darby Allin. Sammy Guevara running and throwing that knee right into his chin there. Looking for a suplex. A standing suplex is Darby Allin getting a couple knees in here.
He's got some fight left in him.
And he reverses it into a suplex of his own. Darby Allin again, wrenching in that armbar.
Sammy better get to the rope or it's over.
This is the third time Darby Allin has cinched this in. Is it going to be third time's a charm?
He's going to snap, crackle, pop that arm right out of place.
And Sammy Guevara again getting to the rope, breaking that up, and the fans here in attendance, I think they're just happy to see that this match is going to keep going because these two right now, they have not finished putting it all on the line.
I think the crowd's happy, but is Sammy happy? I mean, he is holding that arm in some pain right now.
I mean, is Darby happy? You had to think that Darby Allin thought that was his chance there to put this away. And again, throw first right to that second rope. Sammy Guevara not holding back here. Definitely working just outside the rules as he throws him up with a kick to the back of the head.
Well, that'll be a concussion.
And what is Sammy Guevara thinking? He's headed to the top rope. He's got his opponent down.
High-risk district.
What has he got going? What is he going to do? Another press, this time off the top, and this time he's eating Matt. Darby Allin, he manages to get out of the way. Huge elbow to the chest, flips him over top. What's he doing? Duck and dive, and into the pinfall. Bridge there now, into a modified pinfall, sharp. Got him! Figure 4 pinfall. Darby Allin defeats Sammy Guevara. For Black Label Pro's first of the month. And congratulations. The fans in attendance here at Crown Point, Indiana on the Sports Auditorium on their feet. And that is only match number 1.
Unbelievable. You got to respect and admire the heart and the desire of Darby Allin. Unbelievable. Unbelievable job tonight.
Well, as we are now past the Black Label Pro Darkest Timeline Championship Tournament and into regular competition, wins like this may mean more than ever. It's almost as if the table has been reset. We know that in the main event tonight, Tom Lawler and AJ Gray are going to go heads up for that Black Label Pro Championship. But once that belt is around one of those men's waists, we're going to need to figure out another number 1 contender. And a big win here, like this win over Sammy Guevara, well, that's going to mean a lot for Darby Allin and the minds of the matchmakers here at Black Label Pro.